Okay, this video is going to review how to make the foldable for the Earth spheres. Okay, so you're going to take a sheet of copy paper and you're going to fold it vertically. Okay, then you're going to look at it like this. And you need to make 4 sections. So you're going to take the paper and you're going to fold it. Let's see if this will work. I don't think so. Yep, there we go. So you have 4 sections, okay? So you're going to take the scissors and you're going to cut only the top section. So you have 4 tabs, okay? So this is one, this is one, this is one, and this is one. Alright? Then you're going to label them. So they don't have to go in any specific order, but you have the biosphere. Okay, you have the hydrosphere. You have the atmosphere. And you have the, in the book it calls it the geosphere, but in some of the videos it calls it the lithosphere, which is one of the layers of the earth. So, you can put both if you want, okay? So what I would like for you to do is on the front, draw a picture that goes with each. So like if I were doing the atmosphere, I would remember that that's like the sky, so I would maybe draw some clouds. Okay, and then maybe I draw the sun so that I remember that the atmosphere is in the sky. Okay? For hydrosphere, that is everything that has to do with water part. Okay, for the geosphere, I would probably draw Earth. The biosphere, I draw something living. Okay, so you have them labeled. You have a picture on the outside. On the inside is where you're going to like put the definition and an example of how it interacts with another. So I'm going to write this in here, okay? So you're going to put the definition, and then you're going to put interaction for each one. You can use the student pages, the textbook pages, or the notes that you have taken before this. So for each sphere, you're going to put the definition, and it could be a short definition. It doesn't technically have to be the book definition. So you could say like the layer that has all living things for the biosphere. Okay, so each section is going to have the definition and the interaction, and that means what other sphere does it interact with. Okay, so for instance, the biosphere, let's say that there is an elephant and it's drinking out of a pond. Okay, so the pond would be part of the hydrosphere. So then you could put an elephant drinks out of the pond. Okay, so this pond is helping this living organism survive. Okay, so for the hydrosphere, I would prefer that you didn't just put the same one that the other one interacts with. So for the hydrosphere, you could say, so you could say that the hydrosphere interacts with the atmosphere because water from the ocean evaporates and goes into the atmosphere. Okay, so it's like, how do they all interact with each other? So you just need to pick one interaction. For the atmosphere, you could put the atmosphere provides precipitation, and then that rain, okay, goes in, well, let's say it goes into a lake and rises the water level. Okay, so the lake is part of the hydrosphere, and the rain comes from the atmosphere. All right, so with the geosphere, that's like mountains. So you could also say that the hydrosphere, there's a stream that flows down the mountain, okay, that interacts with the geosphere. So after you're done, this would go in your notebook, okay, but since it's a foldable, you would put glue or tape to this back side that was not cut and put it in this way, okay. If you want to measure it before you start cutting the tabs and make sure that it will fit perfectly on the page, that's fine too, but that's not necessary, okay. But you would glue it down to where when you look in your notebook, you could flip open the tabs to see what was there.